got ahead of
Okay, now we
myself.
clap.
Okay. Good one.
Good one. But yeah, it makes you feel like a singer having a microphone in front of your face, right?
Very much so, especially one that's like so professional like this.
Oh, I can't believe we are professional businesswomen.
Truly, we're living our best lives 2020.
Truly. Wow.
It's been so good to us.
It's been such a good year for everyone. Everyone involved.
Emmys all around.
Emmys,
Oscars.
Tonys, Oscars,
Yeah,
Grammys.
exactly.
EGOT.
EGOT.
Yeah. How are you?
Sick from coronavirus. Sorry, I had to.
You're sick from coronavirus?
No,
Okay, good.
someone is.
I was going to say, bitch, I'm like 50 centimeters away from you.
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm fine. Fine.
Fine.
It's been an okay week. I feel like that's good.
I can't really remember past like this morning
That is fair.
whether my week was what it was like.
That's valid. Yeah, I feel like in 2020, an okay week is a good week.
That's true. You're correct.
Yeah.
Very much so. Anyway, what's our elephant in the room today?
Our elephant in the room today is I had one and then I forgot it.
Wow. Classic.
Why, do you have one?
Nicholas. No.
No? Okay, well then my elephant in the room this week is that we have over 100 followers on Instagram now. That's cool.
Ooh, that is cool. That is very cool. We are basically influencers now.
It's true, and you should say it.
I will. We are famous influencers now.
Cool. I'm going to call you out right now.
Oh, so I need to give a public apology over something I've done?
Oh, no. You have something in your teeth.
Where?
Other like that one.
This one?
Yeah. One more?
Yeah.
There you go.
Hecky. I'm just going to put that down there.
Gross. It looked like a nut.
I think it probably, I had, before I came, I had pizza, leftover pizza. So
And there was nut?
there was no nut, but it might have been something to do with.
It is no nut November. Is it not?
It is. It is. I wonder if anyone on the planet could actually do
Not
that.
nut.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's not my problem.
Guess that's true. Yeah. The elephant.
The elephant in the room is that no nut November. No one actually does it.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like after a whole month, wouldn't your body involuntarily #nut? Baby nut?
I mean, maybe like you get wet dreams and stuff.
Ooh. Waterfalls.
Peeing.
Peeing is what a wet dream is. Wet dream, more like get creamed. Ew.
God, that
That's
was too related to the
disgusting.
nut bit.
Yeah, I didn't mean for that correlation to happen, but
Here we are.
here we are.
Oh, goodness.
Rip to us.
A rip to us. Do you want to start today, Nicholas? Have you got topics?
I mean, yeah, obviously.
Yes.
But like,
Should we start with what we were just discussing 2
oh
seconds
my
ago?
god, what
which
were we
is
just
that the-
discussing?
What?
Oh my god, what were we just discussing?
Instagram.
Wig. Yeah, Instagram's got a new layout and everyone
Sucks.
fucking hates it. Is it?
This is it.
Because it makes complete sense that Mark Zuckerberg would install an entire shopping tab instead of a notifications tab.
Yeah, that's so fucking stupid.
like what?
I don't
Where?
literally. And there's not even like, it's a photo sharing app. And now there's not even a button down on the main like tabs to share a photo. Like it's not in that spot anymore. It's in a different spot.
Oh, I didn't even realize that because the middle one's now Reels.
Which is also ridiculous, to be honest.
What's that like quote is like whoever said capitalism breeds invention or innovation is completely wrong. It just breeds copycat.
I mean, I've definitely never heard that before, but
Like
you're
you know
right.
how Twitter now has stories?
Yeah, I
which
was
is
going to
also
bring that up
fucking
as
stupid.
well. Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
It cuts off half my fucking screen with
I know, it's gross. I hate
section
it
I'm
so
never gonna
much.
use.
Literally.
But like, yeah, now literally every social media platform has a stories.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro,
Yep. Why?
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 I hate it.
I hate it too. It's
And
unnecessary.
it's because apparently it makes money, and capitalism breeds like all these people who are like Zuckerberg and shit.
Billionaires.
Yeah, they're like, well, money makes people be innovative.
Wrong.
It's
Maybe
true.
in like the 70s it did, but now everything's been invented.
It's true. This is not Mad Men,
What's that?
a TV show set in the past years.
Oh.
When they talk about the 20s now, like the roaring 20s, surely we have to change it now because these 20s aren't roaring. They're boring.
I mean, I guess at some point that's what people will kind of refer to because
like
obviously
when people refer to the 20s,
they
it's
don't mean
1920s.
they don't mean the 1820s. They obviously stopped referring to those 20s at some point. So I guess when it becomes like a distant past.
I wish it was the distant past.
What, 2020 or
Yeah, 2020.
there? Same.
Anyway, I think we should be preemptive and decide to call it something else. 2020s are the...
What about the crying 20s?
The crying 20s. Okay. It doesn't not work.
I guess it depends on how the rest of the decade goes, although I don't feel positive.
It's not looking good.
It's definitely hasn't started well.
And plus, within the next 10 years, we've fucked the earth beyond saving,
It's true.
which is delightful.
Definitely not a good start either. Not a good sign, I should
No.
say. Maybe it's the death years.
Wow, that's dark.
It is dark, but true.
2020 and the Deathly Hallows Part 2.
What was part 1?
That was 2016, because I feel like 2016 was a bad year.
It was a bad year, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
for everyone involved.
So 2016 is part 1, and then 2020 to 2029 is
Yes.
part 2.
Correct.
Actually,
you
you
know
know what?
what's
That's
gonna
actually
happen?
quite reflective of the Deathly Hallows in general, because part 1 was like really long and nothing happened, but then part 2 was like trying to fit in.
A fucking pandemic. You're right.
Yeah, a bunch of things.
And Dobby dies
That,
at the end of Part 1, but whatever.
but then it was also the beginning of part 2.
Anyway.
Wow.
And also the best part about it is that we're not giving J.K. Rowling any royalties for using the Deathly Hallows name.
Love that. Good. I mean, why would we?
Exactly.
Fuck J.K. Rowling, in case that wasn't clear.
It's true.
I think we've talked about it several times before, but
Yes. The J.K. in J.K. Rowling stands for
joke.
joke, kick her.
Make her rolling down
A hill
a
because
hill.
you kicked her down it.
Exactly.
And she's a joke.
Wow. Okay. Well, this has been a violent beginning.
Violent delights. Something
These
violent.
violent delights have violent ends. Yeah.
What's that from?
It is actually, I'm pretty sure, from Romeo and Juliet originally,
Wait.
but you probably recognize it from Twilight.
No, I recognize it from Westworld.
Oh, there you go. Well,
Dolores. That's one of her lines in the simulation, and then when she starts to break out of the simulation, it's something that she repeats.
wow. There you go. That's cute. I started to watch that one time, and then I only got to like episode 8 of the first season, and I stopped because I was watching it on a plane, and so I kind of got a bit bored, and I was like, oh, and then I just never picked it up again.
I can't believe you're so...
But I did enjoy
Bumheady.
it. I know it was it's embarrassing on my behalf.
It is.
On my part. Anyway.
Yeah. What were we talking about? We talked about nuts and stories,
And yeah, Instagram.
which is a good segue into Megan Thee Stallion's new album.
Oh yeah, it was a good.
It's fucking fantastic. It's actually called Good News, which
Oh, cute. Love
I
that
think.
positivity.
it is, right? Well, what if it's not? It is. It's called Good News. And it's fucking almost every song on it is iconic and a banger and everything I could ever
She's
want
a
more.
rapper, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Rapper, more like trap her in stardom because she's a star.
You really saved that. That really could have taken a really dark turn.
That's true. Anyway, the reason that Nut November and Stories are a good segue is because she's just like iconic at one-liners.
Yeah.
I mean, all the lyrics are genuinely good, but there's certain ones that are.
Are you gonna share them? I hope that's where this is going.
I am. Yeah. Wait, give me one sec.
Okay.
But my favorite song on it is Sugar Baby.
Wow, what a good name.
Yes, it is. It's true. Boogie Boogie Boogie. You're my dad. Oh God, where is it? Well, the chorus is like, buy me everything in my cart.
Love that.
If you're my boyfriend, invest in this pussy, boy. Support black business.
How iconic.
Right?
I don't see how that could like rhyme and have a beat, but I love it anyway.
I can't believe you're trying to ruin yet another career.
It's my job.
Yet another dig. Oh yeah, he said, let's make a movie and nutted so quick we made a story.
Iconic.
That's my favorite line.
Love that for her. I mean, I don't love that for her, but I love that she's
Destroying
outing him like
men
this.
like that.
Yeah.
It's true, and it's what they deserve. Men, that is.
Yeah, no, I got that. Thank you.
Yeah, all men.
Oh, man.
Every single fucking one of them.
Including
Except Harry Styles.
Truth. Oh, my God. Honestly, that whole, like, thing this week with Ben Shapiro and whatever that other person's name was.
Candace,
yeah. And they were all like, we need manly men again. It's
like Ben Shapiro, you can't make your wife come.
It's true.
You can't get your wife's pussy wet.
It's true.
You don't get an opinion on this.
Accurate, 100%. That's literally the opposite of a manly man.
Literally.
You know? What even is a manly man, though? It's fucked up.
The manliest thing you could do is have another man inside you, which is pretty gay. Therefore, gay men are the manliest men.
Wow, love that.
Am I wrong?
You know, you're right.
Exactly.
Well, I would never challenge you on that because it sounds factually correct.
It's true. And in fact, I have a PhD in gay manliness, masculinity. And actually, I wrote my thesis on it.
Wow. My goodness.
And actually, even it's peer reviewed.
Wow. Wow. By what? By like real peers or like your imaginary peers?
No, obviously real peers.
Obviously.
This is all completely real. I have a real degree. Why would I have fake peer reviews, Maddie?
You know, I've never understood how peer reviews work because I assume it means like actual other intellectuals in the same field. So why is it called a peer review? It's
I don't know, to make it seem like they have friends when they don't.
Yeah. What nerds.
What nerds.
Oh, goodness. Okay, well, that took a really strong downward trajectory.
It's true. But anyway, yeah, Ben Shapiro, shut the fuck up. If you
Harry
your wife,
Styles, that's what you were talking about.
if you cannot make your wife come,
Yeah.
you do not get an opinion on manliness.
Accurate. 100%. Also, I don't, what? Yeah.
And if you can't say pussy, you don't get an opinion on manliness. Bring a bucket and a mop for this wet ass P word. Like, what an absolute child.
Did he really say that?
When he was reading out the lyrics to what? Because he was so offended that there would be such a vulgar song.
Oh my God.
Because it's not womanly.
Wow.
It's not feminine to have such a vulgar song about sex because women can't be sexual.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay. So he has opinions on like
Every fucking thing.
all
yeah, and
gender.
he was
Wow.
going after Cardi and Megan.
Of course he was.
And he was reading out the lyrics to analyze them and like be a fucking misogynist. And he's reading it out and he goes, bring a bucket and a mop for this wet ass P word.
Wow.
And everyone, of course, remixed it into the real version.
Iconic, as they should have.
It's true.
Truly, he's actually an embarrassment to his
Nation.
kind.
Kind.
Whatever that kind is.
Men.
Men.
Specifically conservative men.
True. Well,
he's one of the ones that I just think is conservative for the
sake of it.
No, to get attention.
Ah, that makes sense.
Because what's worse than people who are controversial just for attention?
Nothing.
Literally.
Well, I mean, people who are conservative because they
child
believe in it.
Oh, that's also true.
Yeah.
No, but I feel like doing it for attention is worse because
it's a bit more cringy, isn't it?
Well, yeah, and it's like, well, clearly you value like fucking followers over actual human lives.
It's true.
And human issues.
Then it's also like you actually then know what you're doing. You just don't care.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're right. You're correct. At least the actual conservative people are like brainwashed, like they're in a cult.
Ugh.
So I guess you can give them some leeway.
Yeah, and back to me being always right. I am always right, except for one time 30 minutes ago when I said that there was 3 princess switches.
That was so funny. He was like, there is. You're wrong. How embarrassing for you that you only watched 2.
Not that passionate.
You were.
I was not.
You were.
I said, isn't that the 3rd one that just came out?
Yeah. And then I was like, no, you're wrong. It's the 2nd one.
I'm like, I'm pretty sure there's 3. That's why there's 3 twins.
No.
3 triplets.
You said how embarrassing for you. I don't know if you started with that, but you definitely implied something along those lines because you said, because you've only watched 2 when there's 3. And I was like, let me get Wikipedia out, the source of all correct knowledge on the planet, and prove you wrong. And I did. So
I don't think I said how embarrassing for you.
That sounds like something I would say rather than what you would say.
It does sound like something I'd say, but not in that context.
I'm pretty sure.
Because why am I going to put more? Why am I going to put more, leverage in the conversation if I knew that there was a chance I was wrong?
You didn't think you were wrong.
I knew there was a chance I was wrong.
Did you?
I did.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's not like I am a self-proclaimed Princess Switch trilogy.
There is no trilogy.
I'm just a regular know-it-all.
Who's always right.
If I know it all. If you want to know any of it all, come to me. I know it all.
Except for whether or not there's 2 or 3 princess switches. Although now you do know for certain that there's only 2. There just happen to be 3
also,
women.
For all my hashtag Roni fans out there, that was a Bethany Frankel quote.
What's a Roni?
Real Housewives of New York.
Oh, okay. Cool. I'm with it now.
She is a bit of a know-it-all, but she's self-aware.
Love that for her.
Which is very much me.
Same.
But that is the only aspect of my life in which I am Bethany Frankel, because she is a
cunt?
No. Oh my God, I thought you had a qualms with saying that word.
I did, and then I accidentally blurted it out. Sorry, Mum.
Wig.
I still love you.
No, that's Ramona Singer is a Joseph Kant.
Oh.
Ramona Singer is the fucking worst human in existence.
Wow.
She held a Trump rally and got everyone there COVID.
No. Oh, God.
Yeah, it's pretty embarrassing. It's okay. Everyone read her to filth at the reunion.
Good.
It was pretty great.
That is good.
Yeah, no, Bethany Frankel's just kind of one of those ones who's like, I don't state my political stance because I don't want to isolate people, and I like to hear from all sides. And it's like, bitch, we literally have the proof that you voted for Hillary Clinton and stuff. Why are you even humoring idiots?
That's so weird.
But anyway.
That's actually really weird.
It is.
Wild.
Anyway, should we go on to my weekly Real Housewives of Salt Lake City recap since we're already here?
Okay.
Episode 2 was wild. It was really fucking great. Literally, you can't say this for many of the franchises. But every single housewife on it, and it's only 2 episodes in, has a story arc going.
Wow.
Has a reason to be there. They're all vital to the narrative.
Wow.
I know. And they're all iconic.
Is that true, though?
Yeah.
Okay.
And like, Lisa Barlow's already the villain, but it's kind of iconic anyway.
I do love a good villain origin story.
It's true.
Real Housewives.
It's not even origin story. She's already the villain when it starts.
Oh my goodness.
What a bitch. And then there's Meredith Marks, who in the first episode made it seem like she had a perfect happy marriage and everything. And then this episode, she goes out to dinner with her husband.
Oh my God.
And he's like, okay, Meredith.
I want a divorce.
I know you don't want to talk about it, but we need to talk about the fact that we've been separated for a year. And everyone's jaws just drop.
The drama.
It's iconic.
Oh my God.
And she like barely humors it. It's iconic. It's everything.
Wow.
Which, yeah, truly iconic.
Why are they going out for a date? What's the deal there?
because I think they're still trying to make it work. That's why they're separated and not divorced. But like, he has big 5-wife energy.
Oh dear.
Yeah, and then they're in Salt Lake City, so it's not impossible.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a lot.
That is a lot.
And it was hilarious, and also they're all just fucking hilarious. But there was a beef. I just got molested by the microphone.
By the fancy mic.
Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. There's like petty fights, but they're so petty that they're funny, and like they're pretty self-aware. Because one of the housewives leaves Sabalo.
Mm-hmm.
In the first episode said, I have no idea who this Heather Gay is. Her last name's Gay, Heather Gay.
Right.
For context. I have no idea who this Heather Gay is. Even though we went to college together. I don't know who she is. And like literally everyone's like, well, obviously you know who she is. You texted her yesterday. So she's just being weird for the drama, I assume. But anyway, Heather calls out Lisa at dinner.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then they get into an argument about what the thumbs up emoji means.
Oh, yeah. You posted this on Instagram, didn't you? Yeah.
In preparation for today.
Yeah. Wow. Love that. Love that.
Because it's so fucking funny.
The most hilarious part of it was when, I don't know, one of them was like, no, it means not blah, 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 no something. And they're all arguing over like whether or not she knows what it means. And then there's the confessional where the producer's like, do you know what it means? And she's like, yeah, of course I fucking know what it meant. It means fuck you.
Yeah. That was Heather.
Love that.
Yeah. She's like, the thumbs up emoji is a fuck you.
Yeah.
And she's like, the thumbs up emoji is not a fuck you. It's an acknowledgement that you got the message.
Yeah, that's what I.
And they're all arguing about it.
Yeah.
And then Heather's cousin, Meredith. No, not Meredith, Whitney.
Right.
Heather's cousin, Whitney, is like, yeah, it probably was a fuck you, but whatever. And then it cuts to Heather.
I love that.
And she's like, yes, it was absolutely a fuck you.
Honestly,
and it was pretty
truly,
iconic.
that is iconic, to be honest. I didn't know that was a thing. I send thumbs ups all the time because I'm like, thank you. Got it.
Yeah,
Good
same.
to go.
And then one of them's like, no, everyone knows that 2 thumbs up is a fuck you. And then Mary Crosby's at the table and she's just like, I didn't know that.
Me, Mary Crosby, you're my.
It's
I'm
true.
with that.
She's all of us.
Yeah.
Apart from, the marrying our step grandfather.
Oh, is that bitch?
That's that bitch.
Wow.
Yeah, and she was also like, I had all of my scent glands removed.
The fuck does?
I'm like, what?
What is?
What's
what?
a scent gland and why did you have it removed? And apparently that's why she's so sensitive to hospital smells, which is why when she said to Jen, you smell like hospital, I'm going to vomit. She thinks she was justified, even though Jen's aunt just had both her legs amputated.
So much to unpack there. The main question is, if you've had your scent glands
removed, why can you smell?
Yeah,
Yeah.
if that's even a real thing, I would be thinking that if they're gone, that means you can't smell at all,
It's
rather
true.
than you smell too much.
I have no idea. It makes no sense to me.
It makes no sense to me.
Anyway, that's how unhinged the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City is.
It honestly sounds fucking iconic.
It is so good. And it's pretty lighthearted, which is nice.
Wow, I'm gonna have to start this. To be honest, only 2 episodes, so it's an easy commitment.
Well, actually, they released episode 3 early, but I haven't watched it yet.
Wow,
I know, rip.
schmexy, cute.
Yeah. Anyway, do you have anything to talk about? Now that I've gotten Housewives out of the way, I'm at peace.
You're good.
Sorry to anyone who doesn't watch, but you should be watching, and frankly, that's your fault.
I do have one thing actually, which happened kind of this morning-ish about Liam Payne.
Oh God, what?
Did you see? It was like, "We love you, Liam" was trending on Twitter, and I was like, "Oh my God,
No.
what's he done now?" But
Why? What happened?
no,
Oh
actually,
my God, One Direction drama. This is very niche.
I know.
I mean, not
well.
niche. This is very up our alley.
Yeah, it is. No, well, actually, what's happened? I think an article came out. I'm not sure if it came out like it must have been this morning or if it came out recently and everyone's just talking about it today. But apparently, Liam did a photo shoot, I think with Hugo Boss recently. That came out where he was practically naked in the shoot.
Yes, I do remember this.
Oh yeah, okay. So and then this article came out where he was like, I definitely did not want to do that, and the only way that they could convince me to do it was they gave me heaps of tequila, and then I kind of like did it. And then he said that afterwards he went outside and he was like, holy shit, I feel like I've just shot softcore porn. And everyone was like, oh my God, like that's like
really fucked up.
It's really fucked up that his management have made him do something that he didn't want to do and then made him get intoxicated in order to get him to agree to do it. I was like, Jesus, that's
really fucked up. That
really
photographer
fucked up. Yeah.
needs
yeah.
I don't know, something.
Yeah,
Do they know who the photographer is?
I'm not. Well, maybe I'm not
assume.
sure. I honestly don't really know. That was kind of the story that I
Wow, that's super fucked
got.
up.
Yeah, really fucked up. It's definitely I went into the tag being like, oh my God, I bet this is another Justin. This is like a Justin Bieber moment, where he like fucks up really bad and everyone's like, we still love you.
Yeah,
but no, it wasn't. It was like an actual serious.
That is wild.
Yeah, I know. An interesting glimpse into like.
Because he posted so many of those photos on Insta.
Yeah, he did.
They're still there. He is pretty much naked.
Yeah.
Does that mean his management like also?
I don't know.
Controls his Instagram more than.
I mean, potentially.
That's
I
scary.
find it interesting to think that like on his Insta and Twitter, he'd like talking them up, but then he did this interview where he said those things. I don't really know how those things kind of like marry up, but. I'm not necessarily sure celebrities actually do post their own things on Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah, I think their managers probably have their info and can post all the promotional stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure some do it themselves. Like Chrissy Teigen, for example, strikes me as the type of person who's doing her own stuff on Twitter and Insta. But there are definitely other celebrities because the only things he posts on his social media are all promotional things. So, I mean, it would make sense to me that he doesn't have access to it at all.
Wild.
Or he just has nothing to do with it. Anyway, so yeah.
God, Hollywood's fucked.
It's so fucked. It's so fucked up.
That is, that's something else.
That was wild. Yes, that's all I've got. That's just that piece of wild, crazy, low-key upsetting news.
Yeah. Did you I guess we're on an intense topic. We may as well continue with that.
Yeah.
Did you know anything about the Sia stuff that went down?
Yeah. Yes, I did. I read some of her tweets and I was like, yo,
What
bitch,
the
shut the fuck up. Like, that's.
Yeah, I screenshotted the real bad one.
Yeah, I guess we should probably give some background for the people who didn't hear about it.
This is true.
Which is?
Sia, the singer, SIA, I think she's Australian, which
I think she is too, actually. I think she's from Mullumbimby.
Bad representation of Australians. Yeah. It's actually probably not, because a lot of Australians are fucking idiots. True. Anyway.
Yeah, that was a roller coaster, Nick.
She wrote and produced or whatever. I don't know what she directed. She wrote and produced a movie called Music about a autistic or on the spectrum girl named Music.
Yeah. Oh.
Did you not know that?
No, I didn't know that's what it was. I just knew the bad bits.
Anyway, and she released the trailer for it yesterday, and everyone was like, yo, this seems really problematic. It seems really quite offensive to the what's it called? Neurodivergent community.
Yeah.
And she was like triggered by that.
She really was.
And instead of saying, well, all of these autism organizations and actual like celebrities and activists that are on spectrum are bringing this to me in a pretty peaceful, calm way, saying this is what's wrong.
Yeah.
It's a conversation that needs to be had.
Yeah.
And instead of like being receptive of that, she fucking went insane.
She did. Yep.
Yeah, and like
and she said something about how she was like, well,
she pulled the classic, I have an autistic friend.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, she did a bit where she was like, shooting would have been too intense for an autistic person anyway, so that's why we couldn't cast.
Yeah, and then people were like, no, that's not true. We literally
Yeah. Yep. Would do it.
Yeah. And then one autistic actor, Helen Z, tweeted, several autistic actors, myself included, responded to these tweets. These tweets saying that were basically a casting call.
Yeah.
We all said we could have acted in it on short notice. These excuses are just that, excuses. Mm-hmm. The fact of the matter is zero effort was made to include anyone who is actually autistic. And then Sia's response was, maybe you're just a bad actor. Which is wild. I don't know how she thought that was a good thing. How her publicist has not had it deleted and publicly apologized specifically to this person yet.
Yeah. Wow. That's pretty fucked up.
It's fine though, because the Helen Z out-ratioed her.
Wow. Good.
You know.
Wow, that's pretty fucked up. I also saw her say things about, she was like, I just wish people would see the movie before judging it. And then she did ones where she was like, I cast trans people in roles that weren't just prostitutes and drug addicts. And I was like, I mean.
Well, now you're just making it worse.
Yeah.
Digging a deeper hole.
It's really true. It's really true. It's like, that's good for you for doing that, truly. But, you know. Probably you shouldn't. It's not like interchangeable.
Yeah.
You know?
It's true.
Sounds like no one's going to go be seeing that movie.
Probably not. There's also a pandemic.
True. True.
Yeah, that was a whole journey. And yeah, all her tweets are still up. She hasn't, I don't fucking know how.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. But anyway, all that stuff was wild to me.
That's
and the fact that she was so aggressive when
she was so
these
aggressive,
people were being like genuinely insightful and wanting to be helpful.
Yeah, it's true.
None of them were just straight up calling her out.
Yeah, no, it's true. Yeah, it's fucked up, to be honest.
And like, I understand that people haven't seen the movie, but she didn't even say, well, why don't I set up a screening for certain on the spectrum and autism foundations?
Yeah,
to like get their reactions or whatever.
Because I don't know if she did it yesterday either, or if she's done it in the past, but isn't she also a supporter of Autism Speaks, which is like a super bad and problematic organization?
Yeah, apparently they were consultants or something. Only for a short time, because when she found out that they were fucked up.
Oh, okay.
She fired them.
Oh, that's good at least.
Apparently. According to her, but honestly, she's not even attempting to do damage control.
Yeah, it sounds like she's a bit of an unreliable source.
Bit of an unreliable butthead.
Truly. In lighter news. Oh, did you want to keep going with this one? No.
You said you only had 1 point. So
I did, but I just remembered this one.
Yeah, so now I'm pumped.
Wonder Woman, 1984.
Well, it's on my list too.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Yes, it's going to be released on HBO Max as well. And they've confirmed Boxing Day, haven't they? Or was it Christmas Day? Oh.
In America, it's going to cinemas Christmas Day.
Oh, okay.
And HBO Max Christmas Day for a month.
Yes.
And then it's leaving HBO Max to go on sale. Like you can buy it digitally and stuff.
Oh, nice. That's pretty cool.
Which I feel like is a far better what's it called, tactic than what Disney Plus did with Mulan, honestly.
Oh, for sure. Oh my God. Ugh.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, I would be much more keen to buy Wonder Woman 1984 than I would be Mulan. So if they'd done the same thing, I would have been like, well, it's Wonder Woman, so I will.
Well, yeah, but
still.
Like $35 anyway.
But still, yeah.
Also, Mulan was just a bad movie. But
bad movie.
Aren't you scared that, like, I'm glad it's getting a release date and stuff, and that they're releasing it because Patty Jenkins said, we don't want the topics to get stale because it's actually quite relevant to society right in this current moment.
Yeah.
Politically and socially. Yeah. And like, I get that, but like, aren't you kind of scared that it's going to hurt the chances of a sequel?
I mean,
like, I'm fucking pumped to see it.
Yeah.
Beyond.
I mean, I guess at some point as like a creator, you've got to be like,
you got to give a little.
No, I was going to say you have to either decide whether or not telling a relevant story that matters is more important than the potentiality of making more money in the future, i.e. through a third movie.
This is true.
So I don't know.
Also, it's just costing them money to not release it, I guess.
Oh, that too. But yeah.
No, yeah. But in this case, I think Wonder Woman was one of the ones that, like Black Widow and the Marvel movies, I think that they're willing to hold on to for as long as they need to.
Yeah, well, that's
It does sound more like a creative decision to release it now.
Yeah.
In December, which, again, I'm pumped to see it.
I mean, to be honest,
am scared,
why?
Because it's not going to make anywhere near like $1 billion like the first one did, 800 million.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, but I don't know, like Trolls World Tour made a lot of money. So, I mean, I guess it is.
I guess that's true.
I don't know. I feel like, yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm just excited to see it.
I'm really excited to see it too. To be honest, I'll go see it in cinema and I'll buy it on digital as soon as it comes out, even if it's shit, to be honest. So,
yeah, me too. It's not going to be shit.
It's not going to be shit.
It was meant to come out June 2019.
Was it?
Yeah. And then they pushed it a year so that they could do reshoots and make it a better film.
Huh.
To, what was it, like May or June or whatever?
Yeah.
And then November and now Christmas.
Wow.
So they already delayed it a year before the pandemic even happened.
Yeah, wow.
So I assume it's going to be a good movie if they...
Yeah.
We're confident enough in spending more money on making it a better movie.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I guess if they're putting it out into cinema, and usually the biggest market is China anyway, and they're not in lockdown, right?
No, they're not.
So, I mean, they've got, but I guess all of Europe and then all of North America.
Well, North America is the biggest market and then China.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess it's hard to say. But
anyway, excited to see it.
If they're releasing it digitally so early and it's going onto HBO Max and into cinemas, I feel confident that it's going to be fine. Just give me the movie. I want to see it.
Really fair. Really fair.
Yeah.
It's also kind of hard to know whether DC movies doing reshoots is a bad thing or not.
Yeah.
Because with Marvel movies, the reshoots are normal. They account the reshoots into the original budget.
Yeah.
And schedule.
Yeah.
They always allot for like an extra month of filming to fix continuity errors and shit like that.
Yeah.
But DC, in the past, when they've done reshoots, is because the movie is really bad or it was so bad that it was unwatchable and they just need to make it a little less bad.
Yeah. Oof.
Like Justice League and Suicide Squad and all that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well... But apparently, after the success of the first Wonder Woman and Shazam, and there was another... Aquaman was critically pretty well received because now that they actually have good movies coming out, DC, I think that they are willing to kind of go the Marvel route and schedule in reshoots.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. There you go.
Which I feel like is probably a good sign if they're willing to invest more in them.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to lie. Like the past few years, I think probably since Wonder Woman came out, I've found like DC movies to be better than the Marvel ones.
But more diverse.
Yeah.
Like in story.
They are. They definitely are. I found them more interesting.
Less cookie cutter.
Yeah, they're more, I've found them to be a bit better. Although I was going to say better made, except then I remembered the fact that the end of every DC movie is a gigantic CGI fight, which fucking shits me to tears every single time. It's the goddamn worst.
A CGI fuckfest.
It really is.
It really is.
It's so bad. I hate it so much. Yeah. So that's that.
That is that. I'm also excited to see Kristen Wiig in a
same,
not strictly
different.
comedic role.
Yeah.
Like obviously it's still going to be comedy, but like Cheetah.
Love that for her.
Canonically not straight, much
Love
like
that.
Diana.
Honestly, I'm keen for them to potentially explore that. If they do, I'll be fucking losing my mind with excitement.
It's true, and you should say it. Okay, I have a question.
Okay.
I haven't seen it, so I can't like actually talk about the actual show, but The Crown.
Oh, yeah.
Have you watched any of The Crown?
I have seen season 1 and 2, and I think maybe season 3, but I have not seen season 4.
Okay, well, less commentary on the show and more commentary on the world and Britain in general.
Right.
But every time a new season of The Crown's released, it shocks me every fucking time how like rabid and violent people are about the royal family.
In terms of defending them or in terms of attacking them?
Both.
Both, yeah.
Because the amount of like Camilla's currently like facing a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Because people think that the fact that Camilla, is still in the royal family and Diana's dead is directly Camilla's fault.
Wild. I mean, I think, it's really funny because people, I generally find that people do have very strong opinions on this one way or the other, particularly since Diana. I think she really she sparked something in the public that has not been there since, in terms of like their love and interest in it. And I think what happened with Camilla, I mean, it was a pretty big fuckfest anyway.
Yeah, it was a shit show.
Before she did even die. So
it's true.
know.
But it's like 30 years later.
It is 30 years later, but people still, I don't know.
20 years, 25? 25.
Yeah, 25-ish. Diana died the year I was born, only like a week before. So,
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Maybe go on, Princess Diana.
Oh my God. Wow.
Reincarnated. Shook.
Maybe so.
Maybe so.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, it's just how, like, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
I guess because it's like there's like a literal fandom for them, but they're real people.
It's pretty wild. It's pretty wild.
Which I think is why that kind of gags me every time.
Fair. I mean, people like, okay, this is like a whole topic for me, okay, because I have so many opinions on this in terms of like Meghan Markle, for example, how awful people have been to her.
Truly just like, straight up racist and sexist.
Literally, like, yeah, what's the reason?
Literally, because she's American.
Yeah.
And she's black.
But like, I mean, yes, but also people were really awful to Kate when she married William, and then
I heard that.
And then there was like Meghan to focus on after that happened. So everyone thinks now Kate is like peak princess, even though
they hated her.
They hated her at the beginning too. So I think they literally just.
But apparently, I just found out that people also hate William.
Oh, really?
Because apparently he cheated on Kate in like the first year of their marriage. There's no fact to that. There's no actual evidence.
Wow.
It's just a rumor, but in the tabloids in the UK, it took hold and just.
I think the UK tabloids are fucking mental.
They are perfectly happy to ruin lives.
Yeah, I think they're insane, like more so than other places. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe that also has something to do with it. I don't know.
Why were they so like? Was it just racism, sexism for Megan, which is why they were treating her so cruelly, or what?
I mean, I think that probably does have something to do with it because they have treated her particularly awfully. But I think it's also just a general – I think people feel – this is going to be so weird, but I think they feel like particularly women feel like this motherly affection for both William and Harry because of Diana.
Oh.
And so they see – yeah, and so they feel like, yeah, protective of them and any – potential women that could be let into their lives. And I think it manifests as this like awful attitude towards them just because they get one whiff of things in the media and then they're like, oh my God, that must be true. And then it just like spirals out of control.
Oh yeah. The fact that people were genuinely convinced Meghan Markle's a Muslim terrorist
oh my God.
is not only fucked up and problematic, it's also racist and fucked.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's really probably true. I never thought of it like that.
Yeah.
That is really
I mean, the only reason I even think of it is because my mum feels she doesn't hate Kate or Meghan, but she feels that way about William and Harry. I'm like, I don't understand, Mum. I genuinely don't understand the phenomenon, but she adores them because she adored Diana.
Wild.
So yeah, I don't know.
Hecky,
truly. I've seen interestingly this conversation come up where the news and stuff are discussing whether or not the like TV and stuff, whether or not it's okay to be mixing historical
historical fact with
with fantasy
drama,
and stuff, which I found really
fiction,
which I found really interesting because I'm like, they've been doing it for 3 seasons. Why do you suddenly have an issue with it now? And I think it's because it's stuff that people remember. Like,
yeah, because hasn't this season? What is it? Season 4, the latest season. Kind of talks about which one is he? I can't remember his name.
What does he do? Charles?
Yeah. Charles's affair.
Yeah, with Camilla.
Even though it's all like unsubstantiated.
Well, I guess I don't know if it is substantiated.
Because apparently in the season, again, we haven't watched it, but according to the stuff I've read about it, they make him out to be like more objectively a villain.
Interesting.
To Diana.
Interesting. That's very interesting. I think I saw this documentary once actually because people always do make Diana out to be this like perfect person and she was a complete victim in general. And I saw this documentary recently which actually did have like recordings of Diana from when she was still alive, both voice recordings and video stuff. And she was telling this story about like the types of things she used to do, which included like the one that stuck in my mind was she threatened to self-harm in front of Charles in order to manipulate him into, I'm not sure into doing what, and I don't want to make any claims here.
Wild.
Yeah, which is I was like, what the fuck? That's fucking crazy.
That's manipulation. That's emotional manipulation.
Yeah, it's a big deal. Like that's wrong. And it was interesting to me that that's not like that's objectively a bad thing to be doing in like regardless of the circumstance, because I don't remember what it was. But it's like it's interesting that people always remember her to be as this like really amazing person when in fact there's a likelihood that she wasn't.
There's a lot more nuance.
There is a lot more nuance to it.
That the public will probably never know about.
It's, well, how could they?
Exactly.
So I think the fact that the Crown is making out as if this is exactly what happened, particularly if they're putting Diana in a good light and flat out making Charles out to be the bad person, especially if it's unsubstantiated that he ever even had that affair with Camilla.
Yeah, well, it was a certain aspect of it. Obviously it wasn't the whole affair, but it was a certain aspect of it because this is the first time that the showrunner actually had to make a statement saying, look, it's still a show. We still have to have drama.
Yeah.
Even if it's fictional, we still have to have drama to make it compelling.
Yeah. Well, again, exactly. And this is back to my point of being like, it's interesting that people are getting up in arms about this because objectively the show has always been doing that. It's just because people remember the events that they're talking about now that they're like, oh, did this happen or is this right or wrong or whatever? Whereas, I mean, the Queen's still alive. They're always making up shit about her.
True.
You know?
You're right. Yeah, that's actually interesting, the whole recent history of it all.
Yeah.
Because, like, when is it too early to start?
Yeah, no, it's, that's
making movies like that. Because what did I watch recently? I can't remember. Oh, it was the Comey Rule.
Oh yeah,
which I know you've seen as well.
I saw that too. Yeah.
My biggest thing was that every time, what's his name? Brendan Gleeson was on screen as Trump.
Yeah.
I was like, this is within the last 5 years. This is recent history.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like funny. Like I can't take it seriously because I was alive and I have fresh memories of these events.
Yeah, interesting.
And in my head, I was like, well, I guess, maybe that's what it's like watching movies about like events that happened in the 90s and early 2000s and stuff. And I don't know. So I guess there's probably a degree of that. But yeah, no, that was really wild to me watching that.
I think the Comey Rule was a political statement. I think they were doing that specifically to
before the election.
Yeah, to try and sway voters personally, is my opinion. But
bring awareness to the Russia of it all.
Yeah, exactly.
It's true. Yeah. But like, I don't know, they were going for hardcore realism.
Yeah.
And then they framed it with what's his face narrating it and then turning out to be a dick to the intern or whatever.
Yeah, that was weird.
It was a weird framing.
It was. It was. That was actually.
But yeah, it was just anytime he was on screen, I was like, we're literally still watching the real Trump on screen doing shitty things.
Yeah. Do you know, it was actually really, just to be a bit more lighthearted about it, I'd never noticed that Trump did that thing until I watched the Comey Rule and he did it so much. And then after I saw that and then I watched Trump on TV, I was like, oh my God.
Can't unsee it.
I can't unsee it. He does that so much.
It's really iconic. Have you watched Drag Race UK?
No.
Oh, one of them does Trump for Snatch Game.
Oh my God.
It's so fucking funny.
Wow.
It's really good. Also, did you see Rudy Giuliani literally melting?
Yes.
That was so fucking funny. It's
so
hair dye, right? Was it hair dye or tan?
It looked like hair dye to me, but it could have been fake tan.
I think it was hair dye.
Either way.
It was so fucking funny.
So fucking funny.
And then did you see the video of him as he steps off stage? He gets a handkerchief.
Yes, I did.
And he
folds
coughs into
outwards.
it, blows his nose.
Yep.
And then with the same side, wipes down his entire face.
Oh my God, that was horrific.
And everyone's like, dude, really? Could you be more stupido?
Oh, he's not having a good month, is he? I mean, not that he deserves a good month, but.
Rudy Giuliani was he the mayor of New York or something?
I think so.
Yeah.
He was in the past.
Anyway, that was fucking funny. If you haven't seen the video of Giuliani melting and Mitch McConnell literally rotting from the inside.
My God, that actually terrifies me.
It fucking terrifies me too.
I want to
I'm
know
like,
what
literally
the
bugs
deal
are about
is.
to burst out of his fucking moldy hand.
I'm so curious about what the deal is there. Like,
When you make a deal with the devil, you're gonna get possessed. That's the way it fucking crumbles.
yeah, that's true.
Have you listened to the new Miley Cyrus Dua Lipa?
No.
Which actually my phone Dua Lipa, my phone autocorrected to Miles and Dula Peep.
Iconic. Wow. That
Fun fact for you.
Should that be our stage name? You can be Miles and I'll be Dula Peep.
I am not opposed, although I feel like Wendy Williams might have trademarked Dula Peep.
Who's Wendy Williams?
Wendy Williams, the talk show host. No, she can't say Dua Lipa.
Iconic.
So every time she has to talk about, because it's a celebrity gossip talk show, basically.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. I know this bitch now.
Yeah. Every time she talks about Dua Lipa, she just says Dula Peep. Completely seriously.
Wow.
And yeah, there's a viral video. And like, so last night, Dula Peep went to Christina Aguilera's Grammys after party. And then there's like a clip of the producer having to stop her and being like, it's Dua Lipa. It's not Dula Peep.
I mean,
Dula Peep is more iconic.
it is more iconic. I don't understand. It's not that hard though. Dua
Dua
Lipa.
Lipa, yeah.
Like,
It's still fucking funny.
yeah. It's pretty fucking funny.
Anyway, have you listened to the song?
No.
No.
Still no.
Rip. It sounds exactly like Olivia Newton-John's Physical.
Oh, really? Wow. Interesting. No. What's it even called?
Poison.
Oh. Is it good?
It's pretty good.
Oh, you don't sound so sure.
I only listened to it twice. I need to listen to it more to make an official stance.
Decide.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Fair.
Not sure.
Oh my God.
Oh my god.
Were we trying to go for a shot or a run time today?
Oh fuck, that was the elephant in the room. That we were going to try and do under 60 minutes to see how that goes.
Well, we
spent 10 minutes trying to figure out what... Yeah, okay, well, anyway. I feel like I'm nearly through most of my stuff.
Iconic. Truly.
We went and saw Freaky.
We did. That was actually, it was good.
It was fucking fantastic.
It was really good.
Christopher Landon's my new favorite director.
Did we ever find out if he did Happy Death Day?
Yeah, he did. Both of them.
Oh,
and he still wants to do a third one, and he has hope that one of the streaming services will do it.
Third Happy Death Day, do you mean?
Yeah.
Iconic. I hope they do, because that was good.
I'm so down. Anyway, yeah, Freaky was really, really good. It was
good.
Melding of genres in the best way possible.
Truly.
The pitch of the movie,
Yeah.
Freaky, the original pitch was Freaky Friday the 13th.
Wow.
Which I think is hilarious in and of itself, even if it never got made. But yeah, it's a slasher movie in which the killer and the final girl, the classic final girl in the story, switch bodies.
Yeah.
And it's pretty wholesome and it's really violent. But
So violent. Holy shit.
stylized.
Yeah, definitely.
Like the Scream movies, you know.
Like the first 4 deaths
Wild.
were in the first, like they were.
The opening scene.
Yeah, the opening scene. Holy shit. When it happened, I was like, I don't think I'm going to watch this. This is so intense. Oh my God. They were crazy.
Yeah.
Those deaths were crazy.
So good.
So good though.
And like genuinely funny, genuinely emotional at parts. Just like the fucking Happy Death Day movies, which
Yeah,
Christopher Landon
exactly.
directed.
He's found his niche.
Shockingly
he's
good.
going for it. Yeah. He's working it.
He's also gay, which makes sense with the camp.
It does.
Because they are pretty campy, but...
They are very campy.
Anyway, if people keep underestimating his movies, Happy Death Day to You, and Freaky all have really fucking good reviews.
Yeah, no, I'm not surprised. They're very good movies.
And I'm like, bitches, why can't you watch them all so we can get Happy Death Day 3 and Freaky 2?
Please, need that. Honestly, Vince Vaughn, low-key iconic. It was very funny in the first...
But both of their performances, him and Catherine Newton.
No, yeah, she did such a good
really,
job
really
as the
well.
serial killer
Yeah.
dude. Yeah, she did really good. Do you know something I really appreciated about this movie?
That you appreciated.
Yeah, exactly. Was that the villain? They didn't give him a tragic backstory. They didn't rubify him in any way. He was just straight through and through bad, and then he died.
Yeah.
Love. Spoiler alert.
No, it's a slasher movie.
Yeah. Like, I really liked that. You know, usually how they make them have like,
It's
I
like, I don't want to sympathize with this man who exclusively kills young women.
Exactly, for sure. No, it was very good. I enjoyed the story thoroughly.
Yeah. It was just really cool.
It was good.
I fucking love a good slasher, especially a comedy slasher.
Yeah.
Maybe we should watch American Horror Story 1984. No familial relationship to Wonder Woman 1984.
Sad. Okay.
Because it's a campy slasher comedy.
Tonight.
It also
Night, it's the right night. Everybody's all right.
Whoa! Whoa!
I don't know.
What a fucking throwback. Holy shit.
I only know the first line, so.
What song is that?
Tonight.
By Kiki Palmer?
Kiki Palmer. It was in the credits
of
Night
at the Museum 2.
One. It was back.
What an icon. Kiki Palmer, dream guest. We need to learn all the lyrics to Tonight by Kiki Palmer.
Okay.
That was on I bought that on iTunes like 12 years ago.
Iconic. I still have it on my phone. Wow.
I didn't think anyone else knew that song.
Oh, really? I'm like, we should have known that, like,
it would have been us, yeah. Wow, I can't believe I picked the right wife.
We were made for each other.
And Kiki Palmer is just an icon in general. Her Quibi show, rip to Quibi, by the way, again. Got to mention at least once a day. Her Quibi show was unhinged and iconic. And
what was it?
Singled Out. It was a dating reality show.
Oh.
It was a little wild, but cringy, but entertaining as hell.
Love that for her.
And like inclusive too.
Has Quibi been booted yet, or can you still go on there and watch things?
You can still go on until December 10th, I think.
Oh, well.
What a bad Christmas gift. Having no more Quibi.
No more Quibi.
No more Quibi.
No more Quibi.
How do we get from Dua Lipa and Miles to this?
There was something in the Freaky. We were talking about Freaky.
Oh, good point. You know what? Destroy my career. I have one more question, and that is, I can't remember what this full saying is. Mm-hmm. You know, the apple of my eye?
Mm-hmm.
It's like the apple of my eye, there's something of my heart.
Oh.
And I keep wanting to say peach, but then peach reminds me of butt. And it's like, you can't be the peach of my heart.
I mean, I definitely have no idea. And I assume that you could have just looked it up.
I didn't want to, though, because you're my smart friend.
Fair. But I don't know when I need to know, so.
Oh.
Apple of my eye saying.
It's apple of my eye, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely that. Was simply an idiom referring to the pupil of the eye. Ooh.
Wig.
But is there a second part of it? Apple of my eye. Yes, central aperture. Why do they keep talking about that? No one cares.
It's true, and you should say
it. Sentence.
Sentence. Do you mean quote?
I mean, I guess it just came up with sentence, so.
Hashtag wig.
Wig. What did you say, quote?
I did say quote. Should we just go for an hour and 5 like we usually do, an hour 10-ish?
I mean, sounds about right. Honestly, I don't think there is a second part to the thing.
I can't believe this is all in my head.
I mean, I feel like I don't think you're completely making it up because it sounds
like a thing
real, but I can't find anything.
What did you just call me?
Anything.
Okay. Anyway, rip to the audience having to listen to us debate whether or not we should keep going.
Well, do you want us to keep going, audience? Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
I can't believe our audience is purely babies and puppies. And you talk to them like that.
This morning, I was feeling sick, so I was laying down on the ground because it was cold down there, and I was like sad. And then both of the puppies came over and snuggled me. I had Jasper really up by my chest, and then Nigel was like down by my feet. It was really nice.
That's really cute.
It was a puppy pile.
Puppy pile.
Puppy pile.
Adorable.
Truly.
We hashtag stand.
I agree.
Yes.
Yes. Anyway, do you have any more things to add?
I did. One is that I just finished the new Spider-Man Miles Morales game.
Already.
Yes. Don't come for me like that. But I'm like, I feel really spoiled by video games telling really fucking deep and nuanced and fantastic and fleshed out stories. Because I go from this phenomenal Spider-Man Miles Morales story to like the main MCU. And I'm like, how, like, truly the stories in games these days is just next level.
Incredible.
And that's all I wanted to say is that the Marvel game, Spider-Man and Spider-Man Miles Morales really spoil me and make it kind of hard to watch the Marvel movies.
I mean, low-key, super fair. Unless it's Into the Spider-Verse. That was also good.
That was also very good. I mean, I guess they do have like
Do they?
10 to 20 hours to tell a story, but...
Oh, the games. Oh, I thought you were going to come up with something for the movies.
No.
I was like, no. I mean, I don't know. The movies just, they've lost their way. They really have.
But like both games have already posed really quite deep questions.
Love that.
Like in Miles Morales, you find out that one of his childhood best friends is actually low-key a villain, even though she's doing it for complicated reasons. And then the story, like, I don't know, it really explores it, and it's very good.
Love that.
Yeah.
I do.
I love you. Stop. Anyway, so last night,
right,
I was on Reddit because I needed something mind-numbing.
Fair. Very fair.
And one of my favorite Reddit subreddits is the Am I the Asshole?
Same.
And then I discovered that you can filter it to just look at the ones that were declared asshole.
Oh my God.
And
Have you discovered something beautiful?
truly they're wild.
They are wild.
Wild. And these people genuinely believe that they're not the asshole when they're posting them.
It's so wild.
Oh my God, there's so many. Okay. Should I don't know which one to read. Maybe this one because it's not too long.
Okay. Maybe this is how we should always end is we always read out. And am I the asshole?
Advice thing.
Yeah. But then we also have to do what the fucks of the week. Oh my God. It's just so long.
Anyway, okay. So user TA sorry not sorry says, am I the asshole for not liking how my girlfriend dresses for work?
Oh, I think I read this one. Keep going. Yeah.
So I, 43 male, don't think I'm in the wrong here, but my mother is very angry at me and my best friend said I was a horrible person for saying what I did. And I'd be lucky if my girlfriend didn't put me out with the garbage since she decided I wanted to act like trash.
Spoiler alert, the friend and the mother are right.
That's true. I mean, it's declared asshole already.
Yeah.
My girlfriend, 34 female, is a preschool teacher and for some reason I can't explain, she dresses like Miss Frizzle.
Did they say the girlfriend's age?
34.
Yeah, 34. And he's 43.
Yes.
Okay. Keep going. Just wanted to highlight that. Keep going.
Like a dress with a pattern of whatever they are studying. She makes a lot of them herself, now including matching masks.
Honestly, I love her.
Which, side note, very cute.
I love her.
I do. She sounds like a very wholesome queen.
She really does. She actually sounds, we should get her on here.
We should. The kids love it and the parents seem to think it's great. I don't like the amount of attention she gets, honestly. I'd prefer if she came home and changed before running any errands. What?
The mixed messages. Like, there's so much to unpack.
Truly. On Friday, she helped my mum with something after work and she was still in her weird dress. I have told her before I don't like it when she dresses that way, but she tells me I don't have to like it. But I have no right to tell her how to dress. Fair.
Queen.
I was upset that she went out like that with my mother and told her that my mom said she was embarrassed and to ask that she please not wear a dress like that around her again if they're going out.
Gross.
I was not expecting her to call my mum and apologize.
Oh, she's so wholesome.
When my mum asked what she meant, she told her what I said. My mum was furious, explained she doesn't have a problem with how my girlfriend dresses and thinks it's great that she spends extra time doing things to get her students engaged.
Same.
My mum then yelled at me for lying to my girlfriend and trying to throw me under the bus because I was being an insecure jerk.
You are.
You are. And then in conclusion, it is, my girlfriend and I got into a huge fight. I said she should be embarrassed to be seen in public like that. She said the only thing she was embarrassed by was me. She hasn't spoken to me or done anything for me since. My friend said I was horrible and called me trash. I shouldn't have lied, but I think my girlfriend should take what I think about her clothes into consideration.
Well, you're wrong.
And I'm not sorry for expecting her to dress more appropriately in public. Am I really such an asshole here? Yes, you are.
What does appropriately even mean? Like, it's not like...
Also, she's a fucking preschool teacher.
Literally.
She's allowed to wear a dress with the ABCs on it.
It's actually, I genuinely don't understand what the fuck he's even talking about.
Right.
Did you say the update where he was like...
Yeah, well, I was going to say.
Yeah.
We declare him an asshole as well, as long as 20,000 other people.
Yeah.
And he said, edit, I'm sure you will all be pleased to know we broke up tonight. She said I'm too controlling and narrow-minded, so she broke up with me. Good. I said good, not him.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, wow, what a dig. But yeah, no, your commentary on that is appropriate. Yeah, no, good on her for that, to be honest. You're a queen and he didn't deserve you in any way. And you know what? You go and you make those children's lives better for having you in it.
It's just really cute and wholesome.
It is
and
really
also, I'm
cute
sure the
and
dresses are
wholesome.
cute.
I agree. Like, what is even? I don't
People wear
understand
weird shit in public.
Truly, oh my God. Olivia and I went out for dinner last night and there was a whole table of people who were dressed up like Bo Peep.
Weird.
It was so fucking weird. We were like, I mean, you do you, but why? Like, we're out to dinner at a fairly nice restaurant. Like, anyway.
Iconic.
Yeah. So, anyway. And if we could get past that and just only think about it when they walked by us, then he can get past it.
Like Bo Peeps crossing in the night.
Yeah. It was just it's just such a weird thing to be seeing in a restaurant. You just don't expect it. And then you're like, I mean, whatever. You do you.
Those Bo Peeps can live their best life.
It's true. There was like, I think it was like a whole thing because they weren't all Bo Peep. There was like a Red Riding Hood and stuff, but they were like stylized.
Did they get up you for Bo Peeping on them?
I wish. No.
You really shouldn't ignore my puns like that.
I have to ignore them because otherwise it encourages you.
You're not wrong. You should say it. Oh God. Should I do another one or is that like too much?
Well, we are now at 106, so
let's just do our what the fuck of the weeks.
Okay.
We'll save another one for next week.
I agree. You start because that is the way of things now, isn't it?
Oh, actually, I have a short one.
You're a little bitch.
It's literally one paragraph, okay?
Okay, go.
User Stunning Chemistry 72
Wow.
says, am I the asshole for being upset about our honeymoon?
Ooh, I don't think I've seen this one.
So my husband and I just booked our honeymoon after months of deciding. Like taking months to decide where they'd go.
Right.
Well, just last night, his best friend booked a vacation for his girlfriend and his 4 other friends during the exact same time at the exact same place that he booked our honeymoon. He promised it wouldn't disturb our honeymoon, but come on, who honestly does that? I feel like it's not even special anymore and I don't want to go. I'm on her side.
I mean, I can understand being like upset. It's a honeymoon. You don't want to be spending it time with friends. You want to be spending it with the new spouse. But I'm not sure that doesn't make it special anymore.
I mean, it's definitely not as special.
I guess.
I don't know. My opinion is that it's not horrific enough that she shouldn't go.
Yes. But it also
is enough to have a petty fight about.
I mean, is it because did the husband invite all the friends along or did the friend?
I think that's the implication.
That's weird.
It's in the subtle nuances.
That's definitely weird. I have questions for the husband about why he
would allow that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little much.
It is a little much. I'm concerned.
I am too. Anyway. That one just made me confused and also kind of giggle because...
Was she voted as the asshole?
No.
Oh, okay.
I think it's undecided.
Fair. Fair. Okay. What the fuck of the week, Nicholas?
Okay, well, my what the fuck of the week is people who tie masculinity to appearance and clothing.
Good one.
Or even femininity. I don't understand why people are so pressed about what someone else wears, especially in a fucking photo shoot.
Truly, which is highly stylized anyway.
Literally. Anyway, yeah, so my what the fuck of the week is insecure men and insecure women and insecure non-binary folks who think that masculinity has anything to do with appearance.
I agree.
When it has everything to do with character.
Well said. Truly.
Also, fuck you, Ben Shapiro.
Nice. That was a good ending.
Thank you.
You get the last word in there. My what the fuck of the week is fake bacon.
Bacon.
And how much I hate it.
Where?
I had it last night on the pizza at the restaurant we were at with the Bo Peeps.
It was bad?
Oh my God, it was bad. I've only had it once before and I hated it then, but it was kind of raw the last time I had it. Yeah, which I was like, okay, I can give it a second go. I want a Hawaiian pizza. I want pineapple on my pizza. So I'll just get this Hawaiian. Anyway, and then it came with the fake bacon. Oh my God, I only ate like 2 pieces and it made me feel sick. I couldn't eat the rest. I took it home today and last night I brought it home and I picked all the bacon off today when I ate the pizza and like literally it was like 2 handfuls full of fake bacon. I was like, why did they even put that much on in the first place? That shit's expensive.
Isn't it meant to be ham?
On Hawaiian?
Yeah.
It is, but I don't know if they make fake ham. Maybe they only make fake bacon.
They do make fake ham and it's actually okay.
Interesting.
But fake bacon, isn't it just like a really overwhelming artificial bacon taste?
It actually has barely any taste, to be honest.
So it's mush.
It's just it kind of tastes like cardboard. It's actually really not nice at all. It was not good. It actually made me so sick last night that I had to leave Olivia early. I was like, we can't watch Housewives. I have to go because I'm going to vomit.
Oh my God.
I know. It was really sad.
One of those things where you eat it and it makes you feel sick, like in your soul.
Yeah. Well, I mean, also physically in my stomach.
Well, that's what I mean.
Also
like you're so sick in your stomach that it feels like it's in your soul.
Or maybe I was so sick in my soul that it manifested itself as into my stomach.
No. I just mean because my avocado allergy.
Oh.
Whenever I eat it, I can feel it in my stomach coming back up. And I'm like, that's my soul.
My soul lives in my stomach.
Yeah. Triggered by fresh avocado.
Oh my God. Stop.
You stop.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, fuck Ben Shapiro and fuck Faken.
Agreed.
You know what? Ben Shapiro is the fake bacon of political commentators.
Yeah.
Really just gross, mushy, and fucking idiot. And an insecure man.
Truly.
Yeah.
Trying to pretend to be something it's not.
Truly. And also fake bacon can't make a woman come.
It cannot. Can confirm.
Good to know you tried.
Let's not unpack that too deeply, what I just said.
Okay, Maddie, what are your socials?
It is Lady Alice 101 on YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram, all of which are poppin'.
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 Bo poppin'. Bo peepin'. Fuck. What do I say? Mary Poppins.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I got
Makes
that.
sense. Nicholas?
My socials are Nic Sushi, Nick, NIC, _ sushi on Twitter. I only have Twitter.
Sexy.
Yeah, and if you want to follow the Poddy Pod,
Which you do.
obviously,
We got 100 followers now. More than. We're influencers.
we are officially celebrities.
Famous.
And that's the celebrity.
Wow.
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Yes.
Amen. Oh, there's something. Love yourself.
To the moon. Credits roll. Okay. If you want to follow the podcast, it's WTFIH podcast on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube.
Yeah, which we're going to.
Oh, yeah. Go
do
watch
stuff for.
our visual version of our podcast too.
It's
That's cute.
sexy.
Although the audio was very unsynced last week's because technical reasons that I'll tell Maddie about later.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Embarrassing.
Yeah.
Fair, though. Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.